What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the WWE Ultimate Edition, The Rock. Awesome looking figure in the package. We have seen The Rock before in the Ultimate line. He did come, I think it was a year and a half ago. We got the Attitude Era Rock with the sideburns and the Brahma Bull shirt and the great head sculpts. This one is depicting more of his modern day look, I guess you can say. 2011, 2012, and onwards, I guess you can put him towards. Because he pretty much looks like that. He's looked like that since about 2011, 2010, when you might even say 2009, around then too. But yeah, looking good in the package. Let's take a quick look at the back. Well, we got a nice side art there of the Rock. We got the back of the packaging here. We got a nice picture of the figure up top and a picture of the Rock down there. Nice little bio on the bottom there. If you want to read that, pause it now. We got some information, and yeah, man, I'm just been so happy to have this. Been looking at it for like a day now. Very excited to open it. Let's crack them open. And if you guys are new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We got lots of toy reviews, toy hunts, giveaways, and lots of good stuff coming on the channel. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers, so smash the like, hit subscribe. Let's help me get to 500 subscribers. All right, now back to the figure. All right, now here is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson out of the packaging. And man, first glance, I am loving this body mold for him, man. That is the perfect body mold for this guy. We're going to take a quick look at his accessories because he does come with quite a few, and then we'll come back and take a closer look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. All right, so quite a few accessories as to be expected with an Ultimate, really. So we're going to start off by looking at his different head sculpts here. We've seen this one before on more modern-day Elites. I know that. I know this one is definitely the same one that was on the Hollywood Rock from Hobbs and Shaw. I believe it's the same one from that... The one Elite with his new tattoo, I know that too, which is pretty much the Hobbs and Shaw figure, just with a different colored pair of pants and no muscle shirt. But yeah, he looks good, man. It looks good. It looks like modern day Rock. You know, he's at the movie premiere. He's smiling. He's taking photos with his fans. Yeah, he looks good. This one, we've definitely seen this one before too. It's just finally it's updated with the true effects. So it looks even better. We saw this one on the, I think, Elite Series 22 way back when. We will be doing comparisons later on in the video, so stay tuned for some comparisons. But I'm really digging this head sculpt, man. This is definitely going to go on one of my Rock Elites for sure. Then we also get a bunch of different hands. We get the huge open hands. We've seen these 100 times with lots of figures. They seem to just reuse the same open hands all the time. Like you can, I'm pretty sure these are the same chopping hands that come with the DX figures. They come with like almost every figure. The Bret Hart hands, you know. Like I think it's time to make a different sculpt because these are all very similar. I think even the Hulk Hogan hands are like this too. I don't know. I think it's time. These are nice hands, but don't, you know, reuse them all the time for different people. Not everyone has the same size hands, but they are okay, I guess. They do the trick. We also get two fisted hands. It's always nice to have fisted hands with your wrestling figures because they do punch each other in the face. So gotta have those. And we do get the Just Bring It hands. Always a staple of the Rock here. I think these are just like a must now for every Rock figure. Just throw these in there. Like you have them, just throw them in. Why not? They look cool. But yeah, every Rock figure should come with the Just Bring It hands. And then we also get the microphone with the symbol on all sides. So that's cool. Usually they only do it on two. They did it on all four here. So that's cool. Like to see that. Not cheaping out on that, especially for an Ultimate figure. Like, don't cheap out on the Ultimates because we're paying a little extra for it. We also get this Samoan Soldier muscle shirt, Team Bring It. I kind of remember when he wore this. This is when I started kind of dabbling back into wrestling, when The Rock came back. So I do remember him wearing this shirt. It's not bad. It's got the Velcro on the back. We'll test that. We'll put that on him eventually. And for the last accessory, we have the WWE Championship with the Brahma Bull side plates, the custom rock belt, I guess you can say. It looks pretty good. We are going to compare it to another belt that came with the Elite 22, but it looks good. It looks all right. You know, the rock bull symbols on the side look good. It's nice and shiny. I like when the belts are shiny and not dull. So that looks very good. There's all the accessories. Let's bring back Rocky in here and get a closer look at him. All right, here is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, man, up close and personal. And I'm so loving these butterfly joints, man. This figure just looks so awesome. Very happy to have this. This is my first Ultimate with the modern day body. So I haven't had an Ultimate with this body yet and with these butterfly joints. I have noticed that when you do use the butterfly joints, you do see like his tat extra, like an extra version of his tat. I don't know how else they could have really done that. I guess if you have the muscle shirt on, it covers this pec. And if you have his arm hanging out like that, it would show his tat from his chest. So I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, it's not a huge deal for me. It's not bad at all. They could have just colored it all black and it probably would have looked kind of weird. So I don't know what else they could have done with that. So not bad in my opinion. The arms, they look to be big. Bigger arms. Looks good, man. Wow. We got the silver bull on the trunks here. Very, very nice. I don't have a rock in silver, so first rock figure I have with the silver trunks. Very nice. No detail on the elbow pads. I don't think he had any markings on there when he came back in 2011. The knee pads, not bad. We've seen pretty much these boots. I don't know who else rocks these kind of boots, but I feel like The Rock is one of the only ones. I could be wrong, but I just can't think off the top of my head any other wrestler that rocks the boots with the showing calves there. But man, let's just look at this face sculpt for a sec. Look at this face sculpt on the guy. That is probably the best Rock head sculpt we have gotten, especially for modern day. But I am just, this head sculpt and the body type sold me on this figure. Like I've watched a couple reviews. I wasn't sure. This figure's been out for a while now, but as you guys know, here in Canada, Ultimate Edition figures are like hit or miss. Like we get one wave and then we don't see the next wave, and then we don't see the wave after that, but then we'll see the one after that one, and it's just, they only pop up on Amazon. And sometimes when they pop up on Amazon, they're already at like $80 instantly. So, yeah, man, it's crazy collecting wrestling figures here in Canada. But I was lucky. There was a local collector that had him up for sale for $50. I got him shipped, and yeah, I don't regret anything about it. Great looking Rock figure. Let's throw a different hand on him here. Let's throw one of the Just Bring It hands. Hands pop off very easily. Just bring it, jabroni. Looking good, man. Let's swap some heads on them and see what the other heads look like. Head pops off very easily. Let's throw this old school Elite 22 Rock head on here. It's a little snug. Actually does not fit. Okay, so I guess the hole in the head is too small, or I'm just not pressuring it in enough, but it looks to be very in there. So don't know if that's a defect or what, but it's not a huge deal. We're going to put this head on a different Elite anyways, so look out for that. I actually kind of think I remember now, hearing when this figure came out, there was an issue with the heads. Now that I'm remembering that, I'm kind of upset, but let's try this other one here. I don't think we're going to ever put this one on this body either, but yeah, it is very stiff. It does not want to go in all the way. There's definitely something wrong there with the heads. I think they made the holes a little too small. I don't know, man. Maybe I gotta heat them up. We'll see later on in the video when I do some head swaps here. But that's a shame. Let's put this one back on. Oh, I heard a crack. That's not a good sign. So yeah, definitely want to be careful with these heads. I think the only one that really fits is the one that came on the box. That came with them in the box. So that's not a big deal. That's the one we're going to be posing him with anyways. But yeah, man, he looks good. I'm happy to have this. Body looks perfect. The muscles, the back, everything. Just perfect looking Rock. Ultimate Rock for a reason, right? Let's throw this little shirt on him. Very cool. Not loving the fact about those heads, though, I will say. But we will see if those heads will fit. Well, at least the one other head will fit on a elite body. So there you go. There's Rock with his Samoan soldier shirt. Looks pretty good on him. I don't know if I'm going to be displaying him with the shirt, to be honest. I might even put this shirt on my elite, because having that body, you don't want to cover that awesome jacked looking torso that he has, right? But like I was saying with the tat, like if you wanted him to go like this, you can now see his pec going through the side of the shirt. So that makes sense. Excuse me. But yeah, looks good, man. Let's compare him to some other Rock figures we have here. All right, so here he is compared to some other Rocks. Unfortunately, when I was trying to do a head swap there, my Elite 22, I had a basic head on him for the time being. The whole thing just came out with him, unfortunately, so that really, really sucks. I'll have to fix that later. I was going to put the second head that came with the Ultimate on that body just to give it an upgrade. This was actually the original head that figure came with, except it wasn't photoreal. It kind of looked more like this. So we can compare that head with this basic. And yeah, the one on the right looks a lot better. Looks more realistic. This one kind of looks more animated style. This figure I didn't even really want. I don't even know why I have it. I don't really collect basics, but there's a little head side comparison there with the head. So this head has been around for a while. It just looks way better now that they've added the true effects. So eventually I will put this head on this body. I just have to fix that neck peg, which will be a very fun thing to do. But yeah, I thought I'd put them all in like a timeline here. All these Rock figures. This is the other Ultimate Rock, of course. The Amazon exclusive. That's very hard to get. I have them kind of set in a line here of like his timeline, pretty much, like from the Attitude Era to 2002 when he decided to leave and go make movies, and then when he came back from making movies, and then he eventually left again. We do have another figure that will go in between these two. I am working on another figure to go in between those two. If you guys seen my mail call video, you guys know what I'm talking about. But then we got more modern day right here, and then we have, of course, the newest Rock figure with the modern day tat where he covered the Brahma Bull. This figure from the waist up is great. The legs, horrible, way too short. But yeah, still, he looks good next to all these other Rocks. I'm happy to have like an evolution of Rock. As the great Glenn Webb would say, it's like the Rock's action figure evolution, man. It's awesome. I'm happy. I really need like a Rocky Maivia, and then maybe I guess I need two Rocky Maivias, because I need Rocky Maivia with the feathers and all that, and I feel like I need Rocky Maivia without the feathers when he was almost the Rock, but he was still going as Rocky Maivia. So still need two more Rocks, I guess you can say, to complete the evolution here. But I'm happy, man. This Ultimate Rock is definitely the best body, definitely one of the best head sculpts. I have noticed too, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but he does have a little stubble right here on the chin. I honestly didn't, you can't really catch it on camera that much, but he does have a little bit of a stubble going on his chin. So that was a cool little detail I didn't notice. But yeah, man, he looks good. He looks really good. You can see here the 2003 Rock, heel Hollywood Rock, as I like to call them. They look really good together. If you were to say, like, this is 2003, this is 2011, same guy, but just way more jacked. He got in way better shape when he left the wrestling business. So that's awesome. I love The Rock. He is my favorite wrestler of all time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little review. It was a great experience until that happened with the head swap there. I was very upset about that. But I guess we can compare the belts here too before we leave. I forgot to mention the belts. We have the one that came with the Ultimate right here and the one that came with the Elite 22. Yeah, man, I don't know. The Elite 22 looks a little better. I am going to say that the Elite 22 looks more shiny, looks more pretty. It has the red on it. It's underlined more in that scratch logo there. So, I don't know. I'm going to probably give him this one. And this one will probably go on the Elite 22 once I get it fixed. And I probably will throw that Samoan soldier shirt on this one as well. Just because I don't want to cover up this awesome looking chest, man. Like, look at that. Like, why would you cover that up with a shirt? Like, throw this shirt on another figure or something, you know? I would say even maybe throw it on this one, but I don't know. That wouldn't look right either. I wish they would have gave this Hollywood Rock a shirt, man. Like, we got that, like, Samoan skirt thing with them, but, like, they should have gave us a shirt. Because, like, if you gave him a shirt, then he would look more like Hobbs. Hobbs always wears a black shirt and a jacket, you know? I don't know. Just whatever. Enough of that figure. I just want to say thanks, everyone, for watching. If you guys hung around this long, hit the subscribe, hit the like if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys either tomorrow or the next day. We do have another, we're going to do a Black Series review tomorrow. We got some Stormtroopers, or we have a Stormtrooper and another Trooper / Mandalorian character, I guess you can say, to review. So come by if you want to see that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one.